Ever wonder why you always end up buying more than you planned at the supermarket? Next time you're there, notice this. The milk and bread are always at the back of a store. That's not a coincidence, it's psychology at work. Retailers spend millions studying how our brains work while shopping. And today, I'm going to reveal the hidden tactics they use on those innocent-looking shelves that make you spend more without realizing it. The science of shelf placement is called merchandising psychology, and it's incredibly sophisticated. Stores use what's called the eye-level principle. Products placed at eye level sell 35% more than those placed higher or lower. That's why the most expensive brands are right where you naturally look. Children's cereals? They're placed at kids' eye level, making it harder for parents to say no when those colorful boxes catch their little one's attention. Here's something fascinating. The average person only looks at the first third of products on a shelf. Retailers know this, so they place high-margin items there. That premium pasta sauce you always buy? It's not there by accident. The store brand version, which might be just as good, is pushed to the edges where fewer people look. End caps, those displays at the end of aisles, are psychological gold mines. Studies show products placed there sell 8 times more than when in their regular spots. Why? Our brains interpret end cap placement as special or on sale, even when they're not. It's a visual cue that triggers our don't miss out instinct. The checkout line is perhaps the most manipulative area of all. Those candy bars and magazines aren't random, they're calculated impulse triggers. When you're waiting in line, your willpower is at its lowest after making dozens of decisions throughout the store. Retailers call this decision fatigue, and they exploit it by surrounding you with small, high-margin items that seem harmless to add to your cart. Even the shopping cart plays psychological tricks on you. Ever notice how carts keep getting bigger? Larger carts make your purchases look smaller in comparison, encouraging you to buy more to fill the space. Some stores have even added dividers to create the illusion of organization, which research shows makes people buy 40% more. Lighting and music aren't random either. Warm lighting in the produce section makes fruits and vegetables look fresher. Slower music makes you shop longer. Studies show you'll spend 38% more time in store when slow music plays compared to fast-tempo songs. Even the flooring changes between sections, subtly guiding your shopping path. Product grouping is another powerful technique. Notice how chips are near the soda and pasta is near the sauce? This complementary placement increases the likelihood you'll buy both items, even if you only came for one. It's called cross-dash merchandising, and it's why you often leave with a full meal plan instead of the single item you needed. The most insidious tactic might be the loss leader strategy. Stores advertise certain items at very low prices, sometimes even at a loss, to get you in the door. Once you're there, they know you'll buy other items at regular prices. That amazing deal on chicken? It's baked to get you to fill your cart with everything else. Even the way prices are displayed manipulates your perception. Prices ending in 0.99 seem significantly cheaper than round numbers, even though the difference is just 1 cent. Some stores have started using 0.95 or 0.97 endings, which feel even more like a bargain to our brains. So how can you shop smarter? First, always make a list and stick to it. This simple act can reduce impulse purchases by up to 50%. Second, eat before shopping. Hunger makes you vulnerable to all these psychological triggers, especially in the snack aisles. Third, shop the perimeter first. Fresh foods like produce, meat, and dairy are usually around the edges. The middle aisles are where most processed, high-margin items live. Fourth, look high and low on shelves. That's where better deals often hide. Finally, be aware of the unit price on shelf tags. Sometimes that family-size package actually costs more per ounce than the regular size. Do the math, don't trust the marketing. Remember, supermarkets aren't your enemy, but they're not your friend either. They're businesses designed to maximize profit, and they use psychology to do it. By understanding these tactics, you can make conscious choices about what goes in your cart and what stays on the shelf. Next time you shop, challenge yourself to spot these techniques in action. Notice the end caps, the eye-level products, the strategic placements. When you're aware of the psychology at play, you regain control over your purchasing decisions. Shopping becomes less about falling for tricks and more about getting what you actually need at the best price.